Hey everybody, we're back with part 2 of Skyrim. We're gonna do something I forgot to do in the last part. I forgot to actually read this spell tome for sparks. So we'll go ahead and do that now. And if I go to magic and to the destruction, you can see sparks. I'll go ahead and add that to favorites as well. And we'll set it for 3 for right now. Next thing, we'll head into the Riverwood Trader and sell some stuff.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh?
Found out the thing is, the volume's just kind of low on the game itself. I checked the volume settings in the game in the menu, but...
I don't know what you overheard,
but I just had to turn up the volume on the computer.
Still open. Feel free to shop.
I'll ask him if he sells any spells.
I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
Well, that's already on the plan, so let's see what spell books he has for sale. Let's see, he's got Clairvoyance, which is an illusion spell, which will show you a path to your quest markers. He's got Frostbite, which is the other spell you shoot, kind of like flames and sparks. This one shoots frost. He's got Fury, which is the illusion spell that makes enemies turn on each other. He's got Lesser Ward. This one lets you create a shield that will protect you from magic spells. I'm going to buy that one. I'll also buy Oak Flesh, which is an alteration spell that gives you armor. That's why I won't have to focus on armor. And I got a little more money, so I'll also buy Frostbite. That should be good. And then I think I can sell him whatever items I'm carrying that I don't need. That should be fine. And I'll ask him, did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Well, I'll help you get your claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Alright, so Camilla Valerius here will lead us out of town. We can just follow her. I know I was supposed to go to Whiterun and talk to the Jarl. We can do this first.
You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Yeah.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
There are trolls in there?
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one. This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Alright, well I guess she's done with that. I'm going to go to my magic. Actually, first I'm going to go to books. I'm going to learn my new spells, Frostbite, Lesser Ward, and Oak Flesh. Now we can prepare them. Now, if I hit 4, I can activate it. And what that does is give me some armor. So even though I'm not wearing armor, the Oak Flesh will give me armor rating. And one of the reasons I don't need armor is once I get to a certain point in alteration magic, I can get a perk called Mage Armor, which improves the effect so long as you're not wearing armor. A wolf showed up, so I took it out with my sword. Get its pelt. And now I have like fire and lightning and stuff that I can throw. Now we head up the mountain. You can see some guys up there. Those are some bandits. Here's what I'll do about them. There we go, get my lightning ready. do my Gozerian impression.
Need something?
Are you a god?
I'm warning you. Back off.
Then die! I'm out of magicka already. Down you go. Make more money. Oh, hi. Excuse me a sec, I'm gonna get my sword out. Yeah, I went ahead and improved it at the blacksmith area. Using one of the arm. That's the best you can do, she mutters as I stab her in the head and kill her. 20 gold, I'll take it. What's up this tower anyway? Some carrots. You can search barrels. Sometimes they'll have things like salt and garlic, and those are alchemy ingredients. Because I'm going to want to brew some potions later. Found another bandit iron armor and some gold and some healing potions. We'll take them. Looks like there's some iron ore down there. One thing I don't have is a pickaxe. That's something I'll have to keep an eye open. Oh, that fall actually hurt a bit. I'll just heal myself. Yeah, it's an iron ore vein. I'm going to want the iron ore, but I can't get it without a pickaxe. Now we're at Bleak Falls Barrow. This. You see my alteration went up to 16. That's because I entered combat after activating my oak flesh ability. I don't have any long range spells yet, so I gotta get close if I want to electrocute the bandit. Well, looks like I can. Person shooting arrows at me, but I got oak flesh activated, so arrows won't hurt me as much. Give this bandit a bit of stabbing. There we go. More stuff I can sell. And we'll heal up. Yeah, one thing I'm going to definitely want is enchanted items that will basically reduce the cost of magicka spells so I don't spend all of it attacking one person like that. But let's head into Bleak Falls Barrow. Yeah, that works. Get my flame spell ready. There's some dead skeevers here and I can collect their tails. I think one of them had a ring on it. Yeah, it had a silver garnet ring. Kind of funny. Skeever tails are an alchemical ingredient, so I'll eat one. Damage stamina regen. Hi there. He's toast. Take his studded armor, if only because it's worth something. Ooh, you've got a steel sword. That might be better than one I've got. There we go. There's another chest to unlock. Conjure Lord of Binding. Summons a Lord of Bindings. It does not fight, but rapidly summons churls in combat. That might be fun. I'll give that a try. Apparently it's a master level conjuration spell because it requires both hands to cast it. Here's some linen wraps, which I am going to pick up. Normally linen wraps are pretty useless, but I'm going to need them to craft the outfit I really want to wear. So we'll pick up some. Here's a fun scene. This guy's going to go flip that switch over there. Go ahead, don't let me stop you. Now, I could attack him. He's a bit of a stronger bandit, but if I leave him alone, he goes and does this. He throws the switch, a bunch of darts and such come in, and then he just drops dead. The funny thing is, he'll drop dead even if he was still at full health, because he's supposed to have more health than an average bandit. So let's get through this door that the bandit couldn't get through. So you'll see here, there's a snake, and then the middle one, which was a snake, and the third one is like a whale. So go over here, we turn these pillars to the right ones, match the pattern above it. Then we throw the switch that killed this guy, and it opens. And I think there's skeevers in the next area. I'll just get my fire ready for him. Minor healing and a book called Thief. When I read it, you'll see I gained a point in pickpocketing. Also leveled up. And yeah, there's a whole story here and there. And I can take the book since it is worth something. But I leveled up, so now I can go here. I can choose, it says when you level up, you choose to increase health, magic, or stamina. And I think for our first level up, we will put it in health. And for our first thing, we're going to grab Novice Destruction, which will make novice level destruction spells like Flames, the Sparks, and Frostbite will cost less magicka to cast. It's also a requirement to get into the rest of the destruction tree, so later on, I won't need the others like Apprentice and Master and such, since I'll have a gear that will make destruction magic pretty much cost nothing to use in the future, so grab that Lesser Soul Gem. Soul Gems are handy because you can collect enemy souls, and those will become, what's the word? Those will become necessary for enchanting. I was going to use that scroll, but the next enemies down here are skeevers, and they're not very strong. I could just burn them with flames. Raise my destruction. Another linen wrap, I'll help myself, and a scroll of fireball. And you can probably guess how fireball works. I'll get the scroll ready now. Actually, I'll save the scroll for later. Somebody sounds like he's calling out. Let's try that Lord of Bindings scroll I found. I gotta burn my way in here. Now we'll activate this scroll. We'll cast it on the big spider. There we go. He summons these little bound churls, which are these mini little demon guys. Where'd the spider go? I wonder what happened to the big spider's body. Oh well.
Help me! Help! You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Yeah, sure. Hey, where's the golden claw, by the way?
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door, and the hall of stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Yeah, right. Let's see if I can get you down.
Sweet breath of arcane, thank you. You, over here.
I can just burn the webs to get him down.
I can feel it.
There you go. Now let's go.
Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Well, because I freed you? That's fine, run off on your own. It's not like that was the only dangerous thing in here. He won't get far, I assure you. In fact, I think he's already been killed. Yep. Can't tell if it was the trap or the Draugr that killed him. That's my guy. Oops, I burned the Lord of Bindings. That's the guy I summoned. Yeah, as you can see, destruction costs less to use. Now I can more reliably use it to burn these Draugr. Take their gold off of them. Hey, sorry for burning you there. You're on my team. There's Arvel's journal. I can read it. It says, "The fingers are trembling, golden claw is finally in my hands, and with it the power of the ancient Nordic heroes. That fool Lucan Valerius had no idea that his favorite store decoration was actually the key to Bleak Falls Barrow. Now I just need to get the Hall of Stories and unlock the door. The legend says there's a test the Nords put in place to keep the unworthy away, but that when you have the golden claw, the solution is in the palm of your hands. And that'll be a clue for every claw item. See, if I look at the item with C, you can see little symbols on it. Those look like a picture of a bear, like a butterfly or a moth, and then an owl or something. So I'm going to take the golden claw. We're going to need that. And I've completed that, and I can find the secret of Bleak Falls Barrow. You gotta watch out for this trap. I'm wondering if this is what killed Arvel, because if you step on that, that swinging spike thing will hit you. That's my spark spell. I'll cast this. Hopefully that guy doesn't walk into the trap. Although he's almost out of time. That little meter in the bottom, the guy with the horned helmet, that's a summon. There we go, I raised alteration by having my oak flesh spell active when I started burning the restless Draugr. He's now hitting me with frostbite. Down he goes. Yeah, he didn't die, he just runs out of time and then disappears on his own. You can tell which ones are going to wake up. If you look at the one there and the one there, they're wearing out armor, whereas this one isn't, so that one's going to wake up. So we'll burn him. We'll burn his friend. And I got destruction to go up again, which is good, because I'm going to want destruction to keep going up. Did that kill you? Yes, it did. Almost looked like for a minute there it wasn't gonna. Chest hidden up here. There's apprentice to open it. Let's see if I can get it open with my 5 lockpicks. There we go, piece of cake. I'll take the... Ooh, it's already got a soul in it. When it's got the petty soul and it says petty, that means there's already a soul in it. So we'll take that. We can use that for enchanting. Oh boy. This one's an interesting trap. I gotta get past this swinging blade. Run. Pull the chain to stop that. I think I can pull the chain to do it again in case I want to lure enemies into it. Now this thing here, you can knock it down and it'll explode with fire, and it can set oil and stuff on fire. Show it off on this Draugr. He should be coming. I gave him a good burning. I don't know where it went. There we go, hit him with flames and electricity. Oh, there's where it landed. Not sure why it went there instead of at my intended target. Another Draugr. This time we'll set him on fire using the little oil trap there. Is there another one? There we go, we're hitting him with flames and sparks. And another one. This one I think is another regular Draugr. We'll just incinerate him until he does a flip through the ground. He's got a silver ingot on him. That'll come in handy because I can build up blacksmithing with that by crafting jewelry. I'm going to pull this. This way will open. Scroll of Fireball. I'll take that. You can see there's a Draugr roaming around down there. Showing what a little fire can do. Hey you! I leveled up again. Just raising destruction, burning all these Draugr, which is good. Take all that, and we'll level up again. We'll put the points into Magicka. Since I have 25 destruction, I think I can get destruction dual casting, which I'm going to want, because now I can dual cast it to make a more powerful version of every spell. And this is a locked chest with a novice lock, which are the easiest ones to open. And I still managed to break a lockpick, despite this one being easier than the last chest I opened. Another Lord of Binding scroll, nice. I think there's a tougher Draugr in here to fight. So I'll get my... You can see now I can dual cast flames to make it stronger. Although I don't have much Magicka, so... Get out the steel sword. Nice swing. What are you swinging at? Make one-handed go up a bit. Down you go. Heal up the damage he did to me. Another chest to unlock. There we go. Like I said, lockpicking in Skyrim isn't that hard. Let's see. Stendarr's Embrace. Fully heals the caster, then increases maximum health by 25% of the amount healed for 60 seconds. Pretty fancy. Basically, it's a super heal scroll. Another one of these. Yep. I was trying to run, but I didn't run. There we go. That time I made it through. Burn some Draugr. Start a big fire over there. I think their ancient Nord swords are pretty much on par with the steel sword I'm using. In fact, I could check. 9 compared to my steel sword, which is also 9. One of them's got a bow. Go ahead, I'm going to burn you both with fire. I can finish them off with my sword. Here we go. This is the puzzle door that Arvin Elvel's thing was mentioning. You might remember when I looked at the gold claw, it told me the pattern. It was bear, like moth, owl. So we'll match that pattern here, going from up to down. There we go. Now the pattern matches that of the golden claw. You can use the golden claw here and it'll open the door. Although sometimes this is glitched and the things here won't move when you try to activate them, which, you know, becomes a real pain in the butt when you can't get out of the dungeon where the door won't open. I know a particular mission in the Bard's College is infamous for being glitched like that. Got bats flying around. Is this where they buried Dracula? Me without my holy whip. Alright, we'll go ahead and walk over to this glowing word on the wall. And we learn the first word of power, which is force. Unrelenting force. Now I can bring the claw of Lucan. But first, the Draugr Overlord appears. And this is a tougher guy. So let's actually summon that binding guy while he hits me with unrelenting force. You just wait right there. Ow. That guy I summoned should be helping me. And I can help him a little by throwing fireballs with my scroll at the Overlord. I think I was also burning the Lord of Binding, too. Yep, he got him. I burned his... Oh. I angered his churl, so I don't have to burn him to death. It was an accident, I swear. Ooh, he's got an ancient Nord sword of chill. Not only would that be a decent weapon for me, but I can disenchant this later, so I'll take it. I'm gonna have to drop something else. I'll check this chest. There's a novice robe of restoration in here. That'll help. I'll take that. Let's see if this is any good compared to the robe I started with. 50% faster and magic regen 50% faster plus 12% bonus to restoration spells costing less. So yeah, I'll switch to this new robe. Luckily in Skyrim they always have these backdoor exits you can find. Mostly. Most dungeons will have something like this where you go through this door and it will lead back out. One thing I'm going to want to do when I get to town is see if they're selling a pickaxe, because I'm going to want one to do some mining. There we go, found South Brittle Shin Pass. Just wanted to find that before I fast travel. Yeah, this mentions I've discovered light icons, and places I've heard about will be in dark icons. And any place I've been to, I can fast travel to, so we'll go to Riverwood. It's nighttime right now. Don't know if I can go into the Riverwood Trader right now. Oh, I can, nice. We'll head in. Talk to you.
Show those thieves.
Let him
not
know
to
I've got the
steal
gold
from
claw
Lucan.
back.
You found it. There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
There we go. I get 400 gold. Plus, I can take the gold off his table here, and he doesn't mind. It's no longer considered stealing.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of
And
that.
since I'm back, I can sell off some of the items I picked up. Sell off all these bows, all the daggers. I'll hang on to the steel sword, and you'll see my speech went up. That's because buying and selling items actually raises your speech stat. Sell all this armor I'm carrying. I'm going to hang on to the novice robe because I'm going to want to disenchant that. But I'll sell all the iron armor to him. Sell the poison to him. Also sell this since I'm not going to use two-handed weapons. I'll sell Thief to him, the book, since I've already read it. And we're good.
Till next time.
I think I can show this off now. I now have enough to make the Mark's Mage trousers. This was the item I had found a mod for to download to make myself a particular outfit. Now, I've checked the armlet and the scarf, but because this was a mod for the original Skyrim, they don't work as well. Especially the armlet, it becomes just like an error message, and you can't enchant these items anyway. But the Mark's Mage trousers, you can, and I'm going to want those. So I'm going to craft them. You can see I've added them to my inventory. Now I just need the garb, which requires some more leather strips and 2 gold ingots. Aha! I checked with Lucian's inventory, and he does have boots for sale. I am going to buy them, if only so that I have something to wear on my feet instead of these foot wraps. Let's check with Alvor, see if he has a pickaxe.
Take what you need, my friend. The finest weapons and armor.
He's selling a pickaxe. I'll go ahead and buy it from him. Alright, on my way to mine the iron. The game closed on me. I think it crashed. So, I'll just get the pickaxe for free over in the mine over here. Ember Shard mine. There's a bandit guarding here, but I can just toast her. Goodbye. Oh, tripwire trap down here. I see it. I can activate it, or I can just go around it. There's also a potion ingredients here. There's fly amanita. If I go to my ingredients, you'll see I also picked up a bee on the way in. I'll eat that to find out it restores stamina. As well as a butterfly wing, which restores health. The fly amanita resists fire. Yeah, your trap and your guard didn't really help. That ancient sword of chills. Let's try it out on this guy. Looks like it worked quite well on him. No? I'll find it. I mean, this is a mine. This is usually the best place to find things like pickaxes. Here we go. I think it's down here. There's a coin purse and a tattered journal. They've had me working down here for days now. Now's the time to getting to me, though. It's the tunnels. I've told them to add extra supports to the weak sections of tunnel. So, yeah, apparently this guy got smashed while he was mining. Where's your mining pick? Oh, well. Maybe I gotta find it somewhere else. Hi there. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna burn your friend and you. Some stuff I can just grab on the other side of here, including the clairvoyance spell scroll. Looks like I didn't have to buy this one. Let's go ahead and read it. I think there's a way to get in here. Grab all the mushrooms. I think a bandit saw me, but I'm gonna pick the lock open to this. Yeah. Down you go. And I leveled up again, and he had a key on him. Take your mace, because I'm going to sell that. Alright, let's get some more health. Let's actually put the point into enchanting. I haven't enchanted anything yet, but I'm going to want to build enchanting up pretty early on. Open this using the key I got off that bandit. There's an iron greatsword and a hammer in here. Let's take the gold. There's an iron ore vein, but where are the pickaxes? I think they're in here. There's a coin purse. I'll help myself. Aha, indeed. I'm gonna burn you up real good. Somebody's shooting at me with a bow and arrow. Excuse me, do you have any pickaxes in here? Just toast him. Light armor forging, which gives me a point in smithing, which I'm going to want. Hi there. I'll teach you to sneak up on me. Knowing me, I probably saw the pickaxe and didn't notice it and pick it up. Alright, I searched the entire mine and couldn't find the pickaxe that I thought was in here that you can pick up and just take. So I went back and I bought the one from Alvor again so I can finally mine all the iron in this mine, as well as the iron ore I found near that watchtower near Bleak Falls Barrow. So now I'm going to do that, and then we'll make our way to Whiterun. Okay, now I finally mined all the stuff I wanted to do in the mine. I'm up to a 32 iron ore, which I can use to make iron ingots, but I'm going to hang on to it because there's an alteration spell I'm going to want, which is called Transmute Mineral Ore. This spell will let me to turn the iron ore into silver ore, and the silver ore into gold ore. And gold ore is really useful for crafting jewelry when you smelt them into gold ingots. And I need 2 gold ingots to make the Marks Mage like garb. So I'll hang on to the iron I've got for now instead of smelting it, even though there's nowhere to smelt it in. What the? Oh, hello. Oops, wrong move.
Speak to my husband first.
Alright. Stupid wolf gave me a disease. I can show off what that is. I think it's under magic. Yeah, the effect is reduced weapon skill, so I'm less effective with melee weapons until I get this cured.
Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces, secure that import deal, and lead the way to an audience with the Emperor. Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding.
Well, I'll enjoy the wedding, I guess.
Indeed, if we ever get there.
Yeah, I could try to mug them, but why would I do that?
Skyrim trash.
Excuse me, lady? Better watch your tone with me. Throw fire in your face just because you insult me. Got limited stamina for running, but there's a spell that was added with the Apocalypse spell mod I downloaded, which will let me cast a spell called Long Stride, which will let me use my magicka to move quickly rather than my stamina to sprint. If I get close enough, I might be able to help kill the giant. There we go, lit it on fire while discovering the Pelagia farm.
You handle yourself well. You could make a decent shield sister.
What's a shield sister?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Alright, I'll ask if I can join this group. I'm going to want to join them because there's a dungeon I want to get into that I can only get into once I join the Companions.
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Alright then. And I get the side quest, Speak with the Leader of the Companions. I'll go ahead and set that as active, since I am going to want to speak to him. If you don't do anything and they kill the giant, that dialogue's a little different. Aela the Huntress will be like, well, we killed it, no thanks to you. And then you have basically the same talk about the Companions.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winter.
Well, not yet, but I do plan to join the College of Winterhold as well. First, I gotta take this more pressing matter of, you know, the dragon that attacked Helgen first. So I gotta head to Whiterun.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I'm on official business. I have news about the dragon attack in Helgen.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, he's a bit untrustworthy, but he's just doing his job as a guard.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow this? And ask Yorland Greymane for help.
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Before I head in there, I'm gonna head in here. The reason I want to go in the Temple of Kinnereth is that this little shrine here, the Shrine of Kinnereth, when I touch it, it'll remove that rock joint blessing and that rock joint disease and give me a fortified stamina from the blessing of Kinnereth. So let's head into Dragon's Reach.
Nothing?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
I've got news about the dragon attack in Helgen.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Alright, let's go speak to the Jarl.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Let's see. Well, the Imperials weren't about to execute Ulfric's Stormcloak. They were about to execute me for some reason. Let's say the dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was coming this direction.
Ismir Irileth was right.
What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, We should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Balgruuf will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood.
Funny enough, Helgen was located in Falkreath. You'd think the Jarl of Falkreath would know there was a dragon burning down places.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small
He gave
token
me a
of
steel
my
armor, which I have no use for.
Another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Alright, let's go talk to him then. The other nice thing about the court wizards in the holds is I can buy additional spells from them. Though if I want all the really good spells, I will want to go to the College of Winterhold. But he should be able to provide me with some better spells than what I've currently got. So for now, we'll follow the Jarl in here.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Alright, where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
That's so simple, I actually have already gone and done that. Here you go, here's the dragon stone.
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on.
Alright, so what's next now that you have the dragon stone?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind. Sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Of course, it always is, isn't it? Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to disenchant some items. I can disenchant the novice robe. And I'm going to disenchant the ancient Nord sword of chills. That'll get me the frost damage and the fortify magicka effects.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
Now I can put frost damage on this sword.
Where was it seen?
Use the petty soul gem on it. There we go. That'll raise enchanting up.
How are you? If the dragon decides to attack Whiterun, we don't know who can stop it.
And they're talking about how a dragon is apparently attacking another area.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Oh, this
Tell me
guard.
what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. It was one coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
You should come along.
Alright, so I
Very
get
much
Iron Gauntlets of Alchemy. That's actually not too bad.
Can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here.
I'll probably end up disenchanting those as well.
These dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I am the very soul of caution.
Alright, I'm gonna go disenchant those gloves and check with Farengar, and then we'll stop for now. But first, let's do that. By disenchanting the gloves that I got from Jarl Balgruuf, I get Fortify Alchemy. There we go, and that'll raise my enchanting again. This time to 24. My goal is to get it up to 100, since that'll let me max out a lot of the enchantments I want to put on items.
Give you the chance to see this dragon up close.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out in the next part, but first, let's see if you've got any spells and such I might want to buy. Ooh, he's got a lot of spells to sell me. Let's see, Backlash is a illusion spell where you interrupt the target spellcaster and they get hit by their own offensive spells. Let's see, Bound Sword. Let's see, Calm. Calm will stop enemies from attacking you. Let's see, Circle of Strength. 6 points of stamina per second will be stolen from hostiles in the circle. That's a restoration ability. I wonder if he has, he does. He's got Firebolt. I'm going to buy that and probably Fire Rune too. Buy both of those. He's got a bunch of other spells I'm probably going to want, but won't be able to afford. There's Inferno. I'll pick that up. Anything else? There's Long Stride. I want that. Let's see, Muffle. We'll pick up Muffle. Let's see. Reynos' fins lets me swim faster, but I can hold off on that for now. Let's see. He's got the Soul Trap spell, which I'm going to want, since that'll let me fill soul gems. I'll buy that. And that's pretty much all my gold, pretty much. I'll grab Unbound Fire, and that'll be all I can afford for now. You can see I've got a bunch of soul gems for sale, plus the ones I have. Apparently I found a flawed Varla stone. This can carry up to a common soul gem and can be reused, so that's pretty helpful. I think I'll sell these scrolls. There we go. That'll raise my speech to 20 and level me up.
Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Alright, let's read all my new spell books. Then we'll level up. This time I'll give myself more magicka. Put the next point into enchanting as well. And I'm going to adjust my new spells, and in the next part, we'll go after the dragon that is attacking the watchtower. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you for the next video.